A divine horse fell into the human world, struggling in the water, unable to get out. Jack, who was passing by, rescued it. The next day a little donkey appeared in front of the door, saying it was the incarnation of the divine horse saved last night, and had come to repay the favor, and also brought 2 fine horses. Jack took the fine horses to the market to sell, but was falsely accused of theft by the greedy king. The little donkey blew a whistle. The fine horses broke through the fence and ran toward Jack. The king, having lost face, was forced to promote Jack, but set harsh conditions, demanding Jack to capture the legendary fire phoenix. With the donkey's help, Jack placed nuts to lure the phoenix. Injured and hungry, it landed beside the nuts to eat. Jack tied it up. When the fire bird woke up, it found it had lost its divine power. Crying in grievance, its falling tears burned through Jack's leather shoes. Seeing it cry pitifully, kind-hearted Jack loosened the rope. The freed phoenix flew into the sky. Gratefully, it left Jack a feather. This feather could protect Jack in times of danger. When reporting back, the feather Jack brought had lost its glow. No one believed it was a phoenix feather. Just as the king was about to punish Jack, the feather suddenly shone with golden light. The fire phoenix descended from the sky to save Jack. Everyone looked at the phoenix in surprise. The king had no choice but to acknowledge Jack had completed the task. But the petty king immediately set an even harder task, ordering him to bring back the princess of heaven to be his wife. With the phoenix's help, Jack found the princess, but she was unwilling to marry the king, and jumped off a high cliff. Jack jumped down after her. At the critical moment, the little donkey unfolded hidden wings, saving the 2 of them. The princess secretly fell in love with Jack, but to deal with the king, she declared that she needed to obtain the lost heart of the ocean. In order to marry him, the king entrusted Jack with this important task. On the way he encountered the legendary giant Kuan. Seeing it trapped for hundreds of years and unable to move, kind-hearted Jack decided to help it. He rode the donkey into the giant Kuan's nose, causing it to sneeze. The giant whale's bonds were broken by the big sneeze. Grateful, the giant Kuan gave Jack the heart of the ocean. Jack and the princess had fallen for each other. They planned to elope but were caught by the king. To save Jack, the princess told the king the secret to immortality, which was to pass the test of 3 magical iron cauldrons. Jack, held down, was kicked by the king into the first cauldron. With the heart of the ocean's help, Jack passed easily. The second cauldron was frozen, but the fire phoenix helped him through it. Facing the third chaotic cauldron, the little donkey offered a pure white dandelion. Jack was covered in golden light. Passing the trial of the 3 cauldrons and obtaining immortality, the greedy king saw Jack pass the test, and impatiently jumped into the cauldron himself, but a single bubble in the cauldron trapped him, floating him away into the distance. Jack, supported by the people, became the king, and finally lived happily ever after with the princess.